Welcome, everyone, to today's chapter-by-chapter Bible study, brought to you by the Church of Faith Worldwide Ministries. We are diving into the powerful 12th chapter of Exodus, a truly pivotal moment in the entire Old Testament. This chapter marks the institution of the Passover and the incredible departure of the Israelites from Egypt. After 430 long years of bondage, we will be using the King James Version for our study today. Let's begin with the instructions for the Passover. The Lord establishes a new calendar for Israel, declaring this month to be the beginning of months. He then gives very specific instructions for protection against the final, devastating plague. Each household was to select a perfect, one-year-old male lamb on the 10th day of the month. On the 14th day, at evening, they were to kill it. Next came the instructions for the blood. The blood of this lamb was to be put on the two side posts and the upper doorposts of their houses. This was the sign of protection. Then, the meal itself. The lamb was to be roasted with fire and eaten with unleavened bread and bitter herbs. This meal was to be eaten in haste, fully dressed with shoes on and staffs in hand, ready to leave at a moment's notice. Then, at midnight, the 10th plague strikes. The Lord passes through the land of Egypt and smites all the firstborn, from Pharaoh's own son to the firstborn of the captive in the dungeon, and even the firstborn of all the cattle. A great cry rose up in Egypt, for there was not a house where there was not one dead. But the destroyer passed over the homes of the Israelites, the ones marked with the blood, sparing them from this judgment. This leads directly to the Exodus from Egypt. In the middle of the night, a frantic Pharaoh summons Moses and Aaron and commands them to leave immediately. The Egyptians themselves were urgent, pressing the Israelites to go, fearing they would all be dead if they stayed any longer. As they left, the Israelites asked for and received jewels of silver, gold, and clothing from the Egyptians, just as the Lord had promised. So the journey begins. About 600,000 men on foot, not including women, children, and a mixed multitude that went with them, traveled from Ramesses to Succoth. They left in such a hurry that they carried their bread dough before it was leavened, baking unleavened cakes on the way. Finally, the chapter lays out the ordinances for the future. The Feast of Unleavened Bread and the Passover are to be observed forever. It specifies that no uncircumcised person could eat the Passover, but if a servant or a stranger wished to join, they could be circumcised and participate. For there is one law for both the native-born and the stranger who dwells among them. We hope you've enjoyed this deep dive into Exodus chapter 12. As you continue your journey through the Bible, we invite you to subscribe to our channel so you won't miss any of our upcoming studies. Thank you for joining us.